Hey guys, welcome to Star Wars Yoga. This is Alli from the Kansas City Public Library, and this is the next episode in our Fandom Yoga series. Star Wars Yoga, the most fun. So let's go ahead and get ready to get started. What you'll need is some space. If you have a yoga mat, great. If you don't, I would just choose kind of a type of floor in your house that isn't super slippery, and that'll work just fine. You also want to have the thumbs up from your doctor that you are okay to exercise. All right, ready to get started? Here we go. We're going to start with May the Force Be With You breathing. And the Force is a very special thing, obviously, in the Star Wars series. So we're going to get started with that before we do any of the other stuff. So what we're going to do is breathe in, and as we breathe in, I want you to imagine the words, May the Force, in your mind. And then when you exhale or breathe out, I want you to imagine the words, be with you. Okay? All right, let's try it. Inhale, May the Force. Imagine those words. Exhale, be with you. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale, May the Force. Exhale, be with you. Inhale, May the Force. Exhale, be with you. All right, and if you ever get stressed out or you're about to take a test or just need something to calm you, that's a great way to do kind of a quick breathing meditation. You can really be making that a Star Wars themed meditation, which is cool. Okay, so I'm going to turn sideways, and we're going to bring one leg up, 2 leg up, 1 arm, 2 arms, and we are suddenly in Wying Pose, okay? And we're going to go ahead and make some pew pew sounds as we move both arms to the right, pew, to the left, pew, 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 pew. And this should be really engaging your core, and hopefully you're having fun imagining you're out in space. Pew, pew, getting all the bad guys. All right, lower the hands, tuck the knees in, and we are coming into BB-8 pose. So go ahead and make your back nice and straight, flex your toes, put your chin down, and we're gonna start rocking and rolling back. 1, 2, and on this next rock, when we come back up, we're gonna cross our legs and roll over our knees into a TAT pose. In a TAT pose, you want wide hands. Your knees are directly under your hips, and your spine or your back is flat. And what happens with ATATs? When they fall. That's our next pose. We're gonna come into fallen ATAT pose. So slide one leg down, and then the next, or really your arms with the ATAT's legs. And you can stretch them all the way out. Make your heart fall into the ground like a fallen ATAT. Breathe here for a moment. And then we're gonna bring the hands back up. I'm gonna turn here so you can see. And we're coming into Princess Leia pose. What we'll do is we'll be on our knees and we'll come up, bring both arms out, cross them at the elbows, and we're gonna bring both arms up. Now we're gonna twist a little bit more so that maybe you can bring part of your palms together, okay? Lengthen the spine. Now bring the elbows up, looking up at your hands. Take some breaths here. You may be in prison, but let's calm down. Calm yourself so you can think clearly. All right, bring the elbows down. Now we're gonna switch arms. We're gonna make them wide again and switch your crisscross. So crisscrossing the other way with the other arm down at the bottom. We're gonna twist the arms, lengthen the spine, and bring the elbows up just a little bit. Bringing your gaze up at your fingers again. 2 deep breaths here. All right, release the hands, bring the arms wide. We are getting ready to come into our TIE Fighter pose. So we're gonna bring one leg out to the side. This is my right leg, your left. Bring both arms out wide and let's turn. There we go, TIE Fighter pose. One arm is on the ground with the fingers held wide, and then we're gonna stretch our wing all the way up into the air. Breathe here. May the force be with you. May the force be with you. All right, on the count of 3, we're gonna bring our right hand up, our left hand up. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Bring that leg in, switch sides. So this is gonna be my left side, your right. Bring the arms out wide, and the right arm's going to tip towards the ground as you reach your left hand up into the sky. TIE Fighter. 1. May the force, exhale, be with you. Breathe in. May the force, exhale, be with you. One more. May the force, exhale, be with you. All right, use the momentum from that arm coming up to. All right, next we're gonna turn sideways on our knees, place the hands down on the mat, curl the toes, and come up into R2-D2 pose. And you can walk one foot and then the other if you want to stretch the back of those calves. Make your best R2-D2 noise. I love R2-D2. He's awesome. All right, next, we're gonna move the hands forward just a little bit and bring our body into a push-up pose. And imagine that Yoda is on your back. You are on Dagobah training. Okay, you are Luke Skywalker and Yoda is on your back telling you, keep your back straight, keep your core tucked. All right, very good. We're gonna move the right hand right underneath the shoulder, turn the feet, bring the hand all the way up into the sky. We're coming into X-Wing Fighter. To make this a little easier, you can drop one knee if you want. All right, and then we're actually gonna come all the way down into Recline Jabba pose. So this is Recline Jabba the Hutt. Imagine you're just comfy here eating grapes, right? Okay, we're resting here. Sit up, swirl your feet around, and we're gonna come into our fighter pose on the other side. X-Wing Fighter. Gotta do both sides, you know. All right, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips onto the ground. Bend that elbow, coming into Recline Jabba, which is just kind of a nice little stretchy rest pose. Bonus points if you want to stuff like a pillow up your shirt right now so that you look even more Jabba-y. I'm not going to do that, but you can if you want. All right, coming back up from that, we are going to come to a standing position. Getting ready for my ultimate favorite character in Star Wars. Just imagine you're standing strong, you're standing taller than everyone else, you're hairier than everyone else. You are Chewbacca. And my brother makes the best Chewbacca noise. I can't do it, but if you can do a Chewbacca noise, do it right now. Do it in the comfort of your own home. All right, we are going to, actually I'm going to turn sideways here for this next pose. Imagine that your left leg is growing roots out of your foot, and you're going to bring your right foot up, okay? You're in balance. You are coming into Stormtrooper pose. So just look real angry and rude and robotic, and you'll be doing the right thing. Balancing, okay, lower that foot. Let's try the other side. And it makes it easier to balance if you imagine you've got roots growing out of your foot into the ground. Bring that knee up. Robotic arms. Stormtrooper pose. All right. Lower that leg. Now we're coming into speeder bike pose. So you got to get your motorcycle speeder bike arms ready. And on the count of 3, we're going to sit down. 1, 2, 3. Keep the knees bent. Arms forward. Make some vroom sounds if you want. I think that would be super fun to ride around. Okay, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna sink down a little further so that we're standing on our toes, which is kind of hard. So you can put your hands down on the ground to steady yourself for a minute if you want. And we are coming into Yoda pose. Yoda pose we are coming into. Yoda pose you will do. Place the hands on the head, on your head you will. See your ears you will. Okay, so I'm not very good at the Yoda talking, but you probably are. And you are the wise old Yoda. You've got your cane. You are a total boss. I love Yoda. Okay, we're gonna stand up, bring the feet and the hands wide, and we're gonna start rocking from side to side into a balancing pose. So lift that right foot up. We are in Death Star pose. 3, 2, 1. Let's rock to the other side. See if you can balance on the other foot. 3, 2, 1, and lower the feet. Okay, we're gonna turn both feet. Scoot that back foot back a little bit more and bend the right foot. We're gonna bring both arms up like we're holding onto a lightsaber, coming into Jedi pose. Make your best lightsaber noise right now. If you have a lightsaber, this is a great time to just like pause the video and go get it, because this will make this way more fun. All right, now we are going to turn the arms, acting like we still have the lightsaber, and we are becoming Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader. And we are in our epic duel. So drop the back hand onto the leg, and we're gonna bring the right hand up, bringing up our lightsaber. 3, 2, 1, and then bring the hands back. Straighten that leg. We're gonna flip-flop the feet, bend the other knee. Got your lightsaber in hand, act like you're Vader. Let's do some Vader breaths. Drop that back right hand onto the back leg. Sink into the knee, lift that lightsaber up into the air. Say, Luke, I am your father. In your best Vader voice. Bring the hand back. We're gonna bring both feet so that they're facing forward, and we're getting ready to find a seat. Okay, so you can kind of scoot both feet in and spread the feet out wide on the floor. All right, we are getting ready to come into Millennium Falcon pose. So for this pose, your feet are wide, not as wide as you can make them. You can bring them in a little bit, and you're gonna slide the hands down your legs as far as is comfortable. You wanna find like a nice stretch, but not a painful stretch. It shouldn't hurt, and make sure that your back is nice and straight. All right, perfect. 3, 2, 1, bring the legs together. We're coming into Land Cruiser pose, which is going to involve kind of scooting forward, sliding the hands down the legs, keeping the back as straight as you can. If you can touch your toes, great, but it's okay if your hands are on your shins. Stretch in here. 3, 2, 1. All right, now we're gonna come to our backs. Raise the legs into the air. Your palms are facing down. We're coming into tractor beam pose. So tractor beam, we're gonna slowly bring a ship towards us by drawing our knees just a little bit closer into our chest. Nice, we've done it. Then we're going to keep the legs bent. We're gonna separate them out a little bit. We're gonna grab our hands like we're baby. And even though Baby Yoda doesn't look like this at all, I had to do a happy baby pose. And can we just talk about how cute Baby Yoda is with his little cup of tea? And like, I just love him. His big eyes. Oh, so this is my Baby Yoda pose. All right. Bring the knees back in, stretch the legs out. Coming into lightsaber pose. 3, stretch as much as you can. 2, and 1, and totally relax. We're gonna lay here for just a few moments in Han Solo frozen in carbonite pose. So just imagine that you're comfortably frozen, not like Han Solo was. He looked like he was in agony. But we're comfortable here. And this is a perfect time to choose what kind of breathing you want to do. So you can do the breathe in, imagine the words, may the force. Breathe out, imagine the words, be with you. You can do that for 2-3 cycles, or you can try to do Darth Vader breath. So with Vader breath, as you inhale, you're kind of like making like a rustling sound in the back of your throat. And you can do that also as you breathe out. In yoga, we call that Ujjayi breath, but really it's Vader breath. Let's be real. So you can breathe in. You almost sound like you're snoring. Breathe out. Nice. So choose which breath you'd like to try. 2 more breaths. All right, we're gonna bring the knees back in, and we're gonna BB-8, roll all the way up to a seated position. You did it! Congratulations! You completed your training, your Star Wars yoga, and I am so excited that you came and did this with us today. If you are interested in seeing other Fandom yoga videos, check out our playlist of Fandom yoga videos with youth and family engagement at KC Library. And also tune in with us next Friday. Next Friday we will be doing our next Fandom yoga series, which is Wizard Yoga. So it's going to be a blend of Harry Potter and The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings and all the wizards you can ever imagine. All right, have a great day. See you later.